Howdy folks, Skirbo here, back with some more Old Stream Farm. And as you can see, it's early autumn. The canola is in on field 17, and I'm nearly broke. Why am I nearly broke? Well, I bought this thing. Nice big case 7130. Had to borrow some money and spend pretty much everything I had. But the idea is to get this field harvested as quickly as possible, and then I can sell this again with just a little bit of time on it and get most of my money back. So hopefully that won't be a decision I'll regret. But we're going to hop in and get to work. I've got a tipper stage down there on the John Deere, so we're all set. Now this header I've got on here is a little smaller than what you'd normally have on the 7130. But what I've found with the more realistic mod is the header and harvester matchups that work in vanilla don't necessarily work with the more realistic mod. I had the smaller harvester that goes with this head in the game, and it could only harvest at about 2 miles an hour, which I thought was going to be a little too slow. So we started over with the 7130 on the smaller head, and it can do 5 or 6, which is pretty decent. Now on a hilly terrain, I'm not sure what you'd have to do. You might have to get a monster harvester. So I don't know. I haven't done the math. I don't know how realistic that is. I've not ever run a combine IRL. But that's the way the game works, so that's what we're doing. Anywho, I'm going to harvest this field, and I'll bring you back in when we're running our first tipper load of canola over to the silo. Not sure how much we're going to get, if it'll be more than one trip or not. I got a pretty large tipper. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we got the field nearly half done, I believe. Yeah, more than half done. And we finally got this big tipper filled up, so we're going to head over to the silos. This tipper apparently does not have a cover. Got a big load. John Deere's struggling a bit. It's a nice part about the more realistic mod. It's more realistic. It'll zip around like a Formula 1 car. Don't want to turn too quick here. Have a road full of canola. Leans over a little bit even at that slow speed. Almost always take that corner too late. So if we come in from the back way, we'll be kind of pointed back at the silo. See if we can pull through here. That worked out pretty well. And you can open the store. I usually don't, but it's the triggers right here. When I first looked at this, it looked like sewage or something, but it's a grain silo, I guess. We're a little too far over. There we go, and are we set for backside tip? We are. Oh, we're getting up into the roof. That's why I usually tip outside. Alright, we got to get back in position, hopefully before the harvester gets back over there and wants to offload. Looking forward to some nice wide American roads in the next playthrough. She's not in any hurry, is she? Where is the harvester? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we need to snug right up next to the slurry tank. And then line up the back of the trailer with the back of the slurry tank, which should be right back in position. Like so. And we just wait for the harvester. For some reason, I missed this little strip. We'll have to come back and get that. Something in the way the course was generated. Using courseplay for the hired help on this field. So, see you again when we got some more canola. Okay, we're all done with the field. I'm going to offload this and then we're going to go sell the harvester back. There we go. I like how it revs up the motor when you're augering. It's a nice touch. I don't remember if the vanilla game does that or not. I've played so long with so many different mods. It always feels very strange, like if I'm firing up a test map to test something, to play vanilla. And there we go. Let's head for the shop. Bounce. The big old bump there. Glad I smoothed this out. It's still fairly rough. I like having this road here. Just drag the header through the bushes. It's all good. And hope nobody's coming. Try not to take out the road sign or the tree. It's really hard to tell perspective in here because there's no depth perception. Oh, and I've got the goofy camera settings on too. Alright, let's hop back outside before we kill somebody. Luckily, again, there's no collision on pedestrians. There we go. We made it. So let's turn that in. Should get quite a bit of the original purchase price back. So we got 29.4. It costs 38, so I think it's about the same as leasing. I'm not sure. Maybe it's more expensive. I suppose I should have done the official math. Oh well. So this guy, the 7130, is 285 new. And we get 275 back for it, so that's decent. So we're going to lease. Yeah, that was actually way cheaper. Basically, it cost us 10 grand to use it, and it would have been, what, nearly 50 grand to lease it. So that was a good call, I think. So here I am at the store. Should we run back over to the tractor and show off my athletic prowess? Here we go. We'll just go for a little jog here as it's coming on evening time. Oh, you know what? We got that stuff sold back. Let me call the bank real quick. And loan value, repay the loan. There we go. Good deal. So we got that loan paid back off. Back in the black. So we're actually up 5 grand somehow. Oh, I sold something, I think, while I was harvesting. Anywho. Let's get this load back home. Tell you what, I'm going to have the Land Rover follow me back over. Follow Me doesn't do too well with the more realistic mod, with the big tractors and stuff. We got a long trailer. Let's go ahead and make that 30. But Follow Me should do fine with Land Rover. Just gets a little goofy with the big heavy trailers and stuff, tractors. The AI is not tuned properly for the new physics. Let's hop in the cab. So many trees over here. This trailer's got good brakes, thankfully. These loads really want to push you down the hill. Actually can't see it behind me with this tipper. It's too tall. I can hear the Land Rover back there. It's back there somewhere. There he is. Happy little chickens. Alright, let's turn off follower. Thank you. I can't see anything, so we're We have to hop out. There we go. We have to dump basically on the concrete where that hits. Okay, there's that put away. I've got the livestock trailer there ready to go. We'll just leave it set there blocking the gate. Maybe a day or two before we end up selling. Waiting for a good market price on the cows. Can I make this turn? Barely. So I think I'll just park this monster right over here. And we'll go put the John Deere to bed. We'll get the Land Rover put up. And we're going to call it a day. Turn the lights off. Now, I didn't harvest field 1 yet. We may do that tomorrow with a smaller harvester. I'm not sure. Or we may just leave it to fertilize next year's crop for whoever ends up buying the farm. That harvester I had was pretty much too big for that little field. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds. But that's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll take a look whether we want to harvest that field. We'll see how the cattle prices are doing. And we'll get it set up for auction. So we're going to be leaving this farm. So until next time, thanks for watching and take care.